Welcome back to another episode of the Player Career Mirror, where last episode we were all glory winning the Carabao Cup against Newcastle in the first half of the game as well, because we didn't really do anything in the second half. Nothing happened in the second half, to be fair. It was a 3-0 thrashing after they went down to 10 men very early on. They lost Harvey Barnes, so not a defensive red card, an attacking red card, so they had no attacking presence realistically. And then their defense just collapsed. As far as the league goes, we are sitting in third. We are out of the top two automatic promotion spots. That is not good enough as a Chelsea team. Obviously, it's not good enough being in a championship as a Chelsea team. But seeing as we have kind of simulated some games, we lost to Plymouth, we drew to Norwich, that's unacceptable. We lost to Bristol the game before Newcastle. So today we have to focus on these 4 games to try and get back up and possibly even go all the way to Burnley, to be honest, and not focus on somebody like Blackburn or even Luton Town. But we definitely have to play Wolves. Wolves are one of the teams. They actually sit in first at the moment. They are 4 points clear of us. We do have a game in hand, which will put us 1 point behind them. And that's pretty much that. The game is finally fixed, at least for the most part. The game doesn't crash. When I would switch over to player agent and activities, the game would just crash. I couldn't train, or the game would crash, and I actually haven't tested if I can train. And also, they updated the game today for PC once again for stability, which was kind of for this as well. But that also broke the live editor, so I can't use the live editor. So I'm hoping training works. If the training don't work, then we're gonna quickly fall out of that starting 11, and then we're not gonna be a starting player. As far as skill points go, last episode was a banger, and in fact, we went into last episode with only 1 skill point banked. We now have 12. I did add onto the requirement saying the trophy is 5 skill points, hence why we have a big chunk now. We only have 4 skill points that we can use, so we might have to do something with that. But let's get into the episode. I've been talking long enough. Let's get into the episode. And to be honest, I'm completely scared of trying to train here. I just don't want the game to crash. Don't crash, please. We're already better there, so we're looking good there. Swansea, I probably shouldn't be playing. I should probably be playing Wolves, Luton, and Burnley. So I think that's what we're doing. So we're just gonna hope for the best here against Swansea City. We are going to go ahead and quick and jump to the result. We should be able to beat Swansea City. We lose to Swansea. Oh no, this is not good. We have to be winning games. We can't be losing games, especially games in hand. That just isn't necessary. It's just not good enough. Also, see, now I can go see this. We also have a lot more recommended clubs. We obviously had, last one was PSG. We have AC Milan now, who also want this. We have Aston Villa, who want this again. We have Brighton, Nottingham Forest, and then the good old Punjab from India. They always seem to come around every single player career mode you do. They will always be there at one point or another. But yeah, a game in hand. We're 7 points behind Wolves now, going into this game against Wolves. This is every game from here on out is a must-win game. It's kind of not even funny. And here we go, must-win game here against Wolves. We're 7 points behind them with the game in hand, and we can drop that to 4 with the game in hand if we are to beat Wolves here. Diassi, Forbes, slots that into Turkey. Turkey now out wide to Coleman. Coleman quickly into Forbes. Did he stay on side? He did. Forbes onto his right foot. It's a good save by Lafont and out for a corner. Semedo, Diassi doing defensive duties. Now Coleman out wide to Forbes. Forbes now. Can you use your pace to try and get away from Lionheart? Getting cut inside. Forbes will lay it off for Turkey. Turkey! Shot saved again by Lafont. Out for a corner. Shopinko, Ondrich, Caicedo, Ondrich, into Forbes, Coleman run. Kingsley run, and Coleman might be in behind. No, he slowed down, but he'll find Forbes, who kept his run alive. And Forbes from distance. Saved again by Lafont, kept in bounds by Aitnori. Just don't let them score before half, please. Referee, blow your whistle. Oh, and that's halftime, 0-0. We've been on top of them. We just got to get the ball into the back of the net, get it past the Lafont. Again, must-win game here. Start of the second half. Can we get off to a bright start? We get the ball off a kickoff. Forbes now on said ball. Forbes will look to bring it out wide. Aitnori is there. Need Burnley to be losing, and they're not. They just leveled it up with Bolton. Ondrich into Forbes. Coleman, where are you going, buddy? Come on now. Stay on side. I got to get past Tomato. I'm just not going to happen, is it? Forbes into Kingsley. Kingsley now into Turkey. Turkey will lose the ball. No, he won't. He'll keep possession and find me. Forbes, difficult angle. Got the shot off. Muffled by a defender. Nobody was there in blue shirt for the rebound, and that might be the best and last chance I would realistically have here. And it might be Wolves on the counterattack now to try and score. And exactly what will happen. It's Nori. It's crossed in. It's Ginter with the head away. Caicedo has to get that ball. He just doesn't win it at all. Tremetti gets in behind, and Sanchez, easy save. Quickly out to me. We've got to go. Kingsley Coman. This is 100% the last chance, and I absolutely ruined it. And I'm injured now, too. Wow. I'm injured now, too. I haven't been injured for a while. This is actually the longest I've gone in the season without getting injured. But we are going to pick up a point against Wolves, so we still stay 7 points behind them with that game in hand. So that is not good at all. That is not what we wanted. That was horrific performance from us. And that might be a product of having nil-nils, of having 3-minute halves, to be honest. That might be the product of that. 3 shots on target. All of them were awful. I had 1 decent shot there. I'm just hoping that injury isn't too serious. It may be like a couple days. Brush it off. Ice it a little bit. The good news is, though, they lose their game in hand now, so we're 7 points clear off of them still with that game in hand. We win this game in hand against Blackburn. We go back to 4, which is so annoying, because if we won that game against Wolves, we'd be 1 point behind them with this game in hand if we obviously win this, and we'd be back above Burnley, back into that second spot. I can't sim this game, but I'm going to have to. We're also on international duty after this game, which I'm going to completely ignore. Can I play against Luton? Is it going to let me play Luton? It's not going to let me play Luton. So maybe I do play Blackburn. Where's West Brom? Where's West Brom at? Blackburn's higher than West Brom. Alright, so we play Blackburn. That's it. We play Blackburn and we play Burnley. I don't care about the international break at the moment. Coleman. Kingsley, go. Into Forbes. Did he stay on side? He did. Forbes now will cut inside against the 1 defender. Sandwiching himself in between 2 defenders. I don't know if I got the shot off, but the keeper picked it up. So maybe I did. Palmer down to Forbes. Forbes down to Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka now shoot the ball. Chukwuemeka off target. The Aussie Coleman into Forbes. A 5.5 match rating so far in this game. He's kind of been awful. It's Forbes now. That was a heavy touch, but it worked out. Forbes now. Why would you move and take that onto your left foot? What is that? I don't know if that was my fault. I overran the ball. The game just did that. Find my head right here. Oh, no, what is that? Forbes from outside the box, and Forbes will go ahead and score a wonder goal to give the boys a lead for the first time in this episode. An absolute blast from outside the box. And that's exactly what we needed there. And that is also the 3rd goal for the upgrade. So that's another skill point in the bank as well. Look at that finish. It's a beautiful finish as well. And that is halftime. 1-0 up. Forbes solo go from outside the box on the corner. Jimenez, Ondrich. What was that? Was that meant for me? I hope that wasn't meant for me. That was awful. Chukwuemeka down to Forbes. Forbes into Coleman. Get in front of the defender, buddy. No. Caicedo. What? Caicedo. Into Palmer. Palmer into Chukwuemeka. Into Forbes for some reason. Forbes now will get taken out. It's a free kick. Am I still on free kick duty? That's a red card for the defender as well. A nasty tackle. I haven't seen that action. The referee is so angry. I haven't seen that animation in a while. That is a reckless challenge. Holy cow. It's a red card for Blackburn. They're down to 10 men. And a chance, as long as I'm on a free kick, a chance for me to score here and make it 2-0. I am on the free kick. That is exactly what you want to see. I don't know what my free kick accuracy is. I could change it. I could actually change it. My free kick actually is 91, 84 curve, 91 penalties. What was that first stat? 95 power. 95 power. This should be just over the bar. No, it's not. It's not over the bar, over the wall. The header, though. I've got to be putting that to the back end. Let's put the pressure on him. Let's get that second goal. Let's get that second goal here. Forbes now down the byline. Forbes, how's your crossing? Chukwuemeka. That's a great save by Wallstead. To corner for Chelsea. We're putting the pressure on him now. And Kuku on for Chukwuemeka. I'm not gonna come for this corner this time. Into the box. Thomas will head it out for another corner. And you know what? If you could get me edge of the box here, I'll bang it. Oh, that's such a bad ball. But I do have Trivela play style. 2-0 for Chelsea. That Trivela play style coming into effect there. Another outside the box goal. And it's 2-0 for Chelsea. It's a brace for Forbes. It's a much needed win against Blackburn, closing that gap a tiny bit. Palmer over the top. I was just trying to see if I could get something there. But a 2-0 win, a much-needed win here against a terrible team, to be honest. A terrible team, but we will happily pick up man of the match there, so that'll be another skill point to add on. And that's exactly what we need. We need that win for at least myself going to international break, and hopefully for the team going into that game against Luton Town. What's the conversion rate there? 28% there. 93 minutes played. We have 1.195 million in the bank. We are going to go ahead and do this residential property for the price of 850K. The risk is high. It's an investment thing. I normally just randomly click some of these, and if I get the money, I get the money. It doesn't really mean too much. It doesn't mean too much once you get all the shopping stuff done, which I don't think I have. I've done most of them. There's a half chance I've done all of them. I have done all of them. So this investment stuff doesn't really mean anything. All this money stuff is no longer meaningless. So you can just invest it just to have fun with the game. But yeah, we're on international duty now. I do not care about international duty at all, unfortunately. So we are just going to train. We're going to train and keep our starting 11 spot at least, because we do have the World Cup come the end of the season. So I obviously want to be a part of that. But as far as international friendlies right now, I can't be asked because I've done too many of them. And I'm honestly, they're kind of easy for the most part. I literally scored 5 goals in one game almost. 4 goals, 5 goals, and like 3 or 4 assists in one game. So we're just going to skip past all this, and then we'll get into the Burnley game, the West Brom and Burnley game. We'll probably play both. And in fact, Chelsea have Millwall up next. I didn't know we had Millwall, and we beat Millwall 1-0. Ondrej on the score sheet. Who played instead of me? Who was a striker? I don't know at all. Fofana, Palmer, Coleman. I can't tell from that. Cherky. Was it Andrich? Andrich was a striker. The striker was a center defensive mid. Okay. And it's Enzo Fernandez playing striker this game against Luton Town. This is the big one. This is the one I wanted to play, but I can't because international duties call. And please win. We do win. Cole Palmer and Enzo Fernandez back to back and back. 3 wins in a row. 4 wins in a row. 3 wins in a row? 3 wins in a row. 1 against Blackburn. That started the domino effect. We beat Millwall. And now we beat Luton Town. We're looking hopefully half good there. Hopefully Wolves are dropping points. And we have leveled games played here. 38 games played. We have played that game in hand. We are still 4 points behind Wolves. We are 2 points behind Burnley, which is not bad. But we can get into second spot, which is something that we might have to settle on. We have to win this game. We need Burnley to drop points. We need Wolves to drop points. We really kind of want to win the league. This is, I'm not sure I can count you on the member squad. They do this every time you come back for international duty because you miss 1 or 2 games, which is so dumb. But that's just how it kind of is sometimes. Am I going to play? Wait, why can I not do training? Am I not playing? I am playing. I can't do training, no. Oh, no. Don't tell me that's bugged. That's not good. That's really not good. We're definitely have to play this game and focus on the objectives hard. So let's get into this game against Watford, against West Brom at home. So let's look at the objectives. Get a match rating of 9.0. Enhanced target is a 10.0. 3 shots on target. Avoid losing the match, so win or draw. Coleman. Ondrej. Out wide to Forbes. Quickly back to Coleman. Kingsley now into Forbes, and forces into space. A big touch away from the defender. Forbes now will cut back. Try to get past the defender. The other defender caught up to him, unfortunately. And that was a chance there to get the goal opener already. And Forbes now on the ball. Forbes into Ondrej. Ondrej over the top for Coleman. That's a great ball. Kingsley, take a touch, lad. Forbes now. Forbes now. Forbes now. Forbes now. Off the post. Enzo Fernandez now. Enzo. Forbes. And Cuckoo. And Cuckoo just run and shoot. Just shoot the ball. It'll fall to Forbes. It'll fall to Palmer. It's 1-0 for Chelsea. We have the lead. It don't matter who scores. As long as we score, as long as we win. Does that count as an assist, though? Because I didn't really pass it to him. But it definitely touched me. And Cuckoo get the shot off. It hit my knee. Does that count as an assist to Cole Palmer? Does it actually count as an assist? I don't think it does. That would be hilarious if it did. It doesn't count as an assist. It counts as a solo goal, which is kind of insane. Which, I mean, it's insane, but it's also fair, I guess. Full time! 1-0 win here against Chelsea. Not against Chelsea, against West Brom. The massive win that we needed. Every win that we have been getting have been... In fact, we haven't conceded a goal I have played in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The last 7 we haven't conceded a goal yet. As far as me match playing go, that was kind of in a mid game, to be completely honest. It was not the best, and that's not going to do great for our objectives, which hopefully we can train next game. If we can't train, we might be coming off the bench. And everything's back to normal. We can train. We're still in the starting 11, so we didn't go down at all. So we're still in the starting 11 there. Let's see the implications on this game. 39 games played. We win this game. We go back into that second spot. We will go 1 point clear off of Burnley. It would be 4 points off of Wolves. Obviously, we can't play Wolves anymore. We just gotta beat Burnley. If we don't beat Burnley, if we lose to Burnley, we're definitely gonna be in the playoffs. If we draw to Burnley, there's an outside chance that we still get there, but it's a must-win game here at Turf Moor. Castlewood Road, Jajuma, 1-0 for Burnley. It's not the start we wanted. It's not the start we need. Forbes, still Forbes, still Forbes. Onto his right foot, and the keeper with the save out for a corner. Coleman Onstead corner. He could find Forbes' head. Why did Forbes go acrobatic? Joao Cancelo, Ondrej, Forbes, left foot. Keeper again with a save from literally out of nowhere. Now find Forbes out wide. Nope, okay. I'll hit it on the rebound. Joao Cancelo, Forbes, rebound shot, deflected and blocked. Caicedo, Joao Cancelo should get that. He doesn't. Wow. Second ball? No. And Burnley are out somehow. How are Burnley out of that? Estupinian just go over the top. No, we're going halftime. 1-0 down against Burnley. The first goal we've conceded in a while. That is not what we needed. Forbes now. Still Forbes. Still Forbes. We'll get taken out. It's a foul by Souček. It's a yellow card for Souček. It's not that great of a distance, though. We're going to try and put this might be well over the bar to completely honest. How does Rodak save that? Ginter, Forbes. Forbes now. Crossed in. Cole Palmer! Saved by Rodak. Get this keeper out of here. Why does he exist? You just can't do nothing. Caicedo toe poke it out, but nobody's there. Coleman wasn't there. Estupinian is there. And Cuckoo. Caicedo. Enzo. Ondrej. Into Forbes. Forbes now will turn. Forbes trying to get the shot off. Penref. Penref. I'm injured again. Hopefully just a cramp. Oh, that's game over. We lose to Burnley. We lose to Burnley. Danjuma's goal is enough to do it, and that might be us playoff bound. And we end the episode in a third. We are 5 points off of Burnley, so it's not too bad out of a playoff, out of the automatic promotion spot, but it's not looking good with 6 games left to go. We're just going to have to hope Burnley realistically lose 2 games. Maybe Wolves lose 3 games somehow in the next 6. So they have to lose half their games for us to win the league pretty much. So we're realistically looking at a playoff spot. We're looking at a very good playoff spot in that 3rd spot. So we're looking at least playing 6th, which would at the moment be Stoke City, but Middlesbrough's there, Bristol City's there, Blackburn is there. Preston isn't too far off, but a little bit unrealistic, same as Hull City. Watford has an outside chance. West Brom have an outside chance. Norwich probably not. And then going down at the moment is QPR. They are pretty much for sure going down, 10 points behind Plymouth. Sheffield Wednesday also going down, and Bolton also going down. When we come back, it'll probably be the end of the regular season. And if we do have to play the playoffs, that'll be another episode. If not, if we don't have to play the playoffs, then the next episode will probably be the final episode of the season. And then there will be a player vote to see what club we stay at, whether we stay at Chelsea in the Europa League next season, or in the Premier League, or we go somewhere else like a big club like Arsenal, like Real Madrid, Liverpool, AC Milan, PSG even. So leave a like, subscribe, and I'll be back there. Peace out.